Hey y'all, tonight we're going to talk about one of my most requested stories, Giulia Tofana. This is an artist's rendering of Giulia. She lived in Rome in the mid-1600s. There she worked as an apothecary, creating women's makeup and other concoctions. Her most popular was called aqua tofana, which would turn out to be a very potent poison. During this time, women didn't really get to choose who they were going to marry. They were basically sold off by their family for political gain or monetary gain. And a lot of times, the relationships were abusive. And there was no such thing as divorce. The only way out was to become a widow. And this is where Giulia stepped in. Through her apothecary business, Giulia created aqua tofana. It contained belladonna, arsenic, and lead, and could kill people in as little as 4 drops. She then sold that to women who were looking to get out of abusive relationships. Over the course of her career, she is estimated to have killed over 600 men. In the 1650s, a woman bought this concoction from Giulia, went home, put a few drops in her husband's soup, and right as he was about to take a bite, she was filled with regret and stopped him. The man eventually forced her to tell him where she got this concoction, and she pointed her finger at Giulia, and the authorities were called. When she found out about her pending arrest, Giulia ran to a church and asked for sanctuary. The church did grant it to her for a short amount of time, but then a rumor started spreading that Giulia had poisoned the water in Rome, and so the church turned her over to the authorities. Giulia, her daughter, and 3 of her employees were all executed for these murders, and a lot of her clients were actually thrown in jail and also executed for purchasing the tonic. But a lot still claimed ignorance, saying that it was just a cosmetic ointment. But to this day, we'll never know how many men Giulia actually murdered. The number could be a lot higher than 600.